Hi, I'm Michael. I'm David's teacher.
Hi, Michael. I'm Frank, David's father.
Nice to meet you. All right, have a seat. So the reason I've called you in today is because I've sent you a few emails and you haven't replied to them. So I'm just wondering if there's anything that I can help with.
他在说什么？我听不懂。
Oh, so do you not speak English?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, that's not a problem. We're going to get an interpreter. Do you speak Mandarin or Cantonese?
Mandarin.
Okay, no worries. Come with me. Hi there. This is Frank and his son David, and they speak Mandarin.
Yeah, no worries. Have a seat, guys. 我是你翻译，这次我来帮你翻译，大家开始吧。So let's start.
Alright, Frank. So I've been sending you a few emails and I haven't got any replies. I was wondering if it's because you don't read English.
老师说他最近给你发邮件，但是一直没有收到回复，是不是因为你不读英文邮件还是怎么？
哎呀，这个年代，谁还看邮件？我都不用的。
Basically, he says he doesn't read English. He doesn't read emails at all.
Oh, that's okay. We can figure out how to contact each other later. But the main reason I called you in today is because I want to learn a little bit more about David so that I can help him have a smoother transition to this new environment.
那没关系，其实我们后面再讨论如何保持联系。老师开这个会的原因是他想多了解一下 David， 让他有一个更好的融入新环境的一个经历。
这小子肯定出了什么事儿，不然他们叫我过来干什么呢？
我没有啊，
没有，他们为什么要叫我过来呢？
我就没有啊，我在学校很好啊。
So basically, Frank doesn't believe David is doing well at school. He must have caused some trouble.
That's not the case at all. David's actually quite a good student. He's quiet, he does his work, he doesn't cause any trouble in class, and his grades are above average, so he's a good student, there's no need to worry.
其实没有 ，David 是个非常好的孩子，他比较安静啊，他也不打扰其他同学啊，也完成老师交的作业什么的，其实完全不用担心，他是个很好的孩子。
看吧，
那他们叫我们过来干什么呢？如果你都很好的话。
So Frank says, if David is doing fine at school, so why did you call him in?
Well, see, how do I put this? I feel like David's naturally a really outgoing child. I've seen him, he's just joined the club, the Paper Twins Club, and he's making friends, he's active, he's outgoing, he participates, but he's completely different in class. He is quiet, he keeps to himself, he does his work, but he doesn't really participate in class discussions and things. So I was hoping Frank would be able to give me some insights into him.
没有，其实David 其实很好，我看到他在乒乓球俱乐部里面也比较活跃啊，交到一些朋友啊什么的，也比较跟其他同学也聊天。但是他在课堂里面变成另外一个人了，还有不怎么跟同学讨论什么的。我在想是不是可以让你分享一些我不知道的东西给我。
我这孩子啊，他跟他哥哥就没法比。他哥哥 Ken 非常认真，非常活跃在学校里面，我基本上都不怎么操心，但是他呢，把我操碎了心啦。
So Frank says David is not as good as his bigger brother. His bigger brother was doing really well at school, so he didn't have to worry about Kent, but he had to worry about David a lot.
Right, I'm sure Kent's a good kid, but something doesn't mean David's any worse. He's just come to a new country, it's a new environment, he's doing well in the club, he's participating. I think he just needs to extend that to his class, and with our support, I can see his potential, I know he can do it.
唯一我得承认，就是 Kent 是一个非常好的孩子，但是这并不代表 David 就不是一个好孩子了。其实他去参加俱乐部，这是一个很好的事情我觉得他肯定能把这个好的现象带入到班级里。我们需要给他更多的支持，毕竟他也才来一个新的一个国家嘛，他肯定能做到的。
好的吧。
Cool. Alright, David, I just want to be clear that you should never feel like you have to compare yourselves to others. You've got your own merits, that's fine. If you like, we could have a chat with Brian in your class. He's got a really similar background to you, so I'm sure he could share some valuable insights. Frank, I'd like to keep in touch with you. Seeing as you don't read emails, what if I sent the emails to Kent and he could share with you the things I've been writing? Does that sound like a good idea?
老师说他其实很想跟你经常保持联系。要是你不读英文邮件的，或者你不读邮件的话，他会把邮件就发给 Kent， 让他分享给你，你觉得怎么样？
我觉得这个主意不错。
So I think it's a good idea.
Great. Thanks very much, Frank. That sounds great. And I just want to know that just because I called you in doesn't mean there's any trouble whatsoever. It just means I need your expertise and insights so we can both help David have a more supportive environment.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Thanks very much.